Hey guys, it's Bryce. I just wanted to talk about starting T25. Y'all seen it before, you've probably seen it. If you've seen any of my other videos, you've probably seen an advertisement for it or whatever. Or you've seen an infomercial, whatever. It's basically if you heard of P90X or Insanity or any of those types of videos, it's the same type of thing. Except P90X and Insanity are over an hour long videos. Sometimes they're 45 minutes, but rarely. That might be like one or two out of the entire thing. Most of them are over an hour. And sometimes people just don't want to work out for an hour. It's a pain in the ass. It's a lot of time, especially things like Insanity and P90X, which a lot of people have never done types of workouts like that before. Doing that for an hour is kind of a pain in the ass, and it's hard to start. I know I've done Insanity and P90X before, but I've never finished them. I've never even finished a week, maybe. Maybe not even a couple days. I've done like a couple days of it, and then I get tired of it. It's way too much, I don't know, too much to commit to. You know, maybe after doing this, which I'll explain it first, T25 is kind of the same thing, except it's only 25 minutes. Every single one of the videos is 25 minutes, and at the end of it is 2 minutes of stretching. So 27 minutes. Less than 30 minutes it takes me, and especially since you do it in your house. The most it requires is some elastic bands, which it comes with, and I also have some other sets of those as well. The elastic stretch bands you pull up or to the side, blah blah, whatever. And most of the videos don't even use those. They only, use nothing else. There's only like one or two videos that actually use the bands. So anyways, today was my first day starting. It's Monday. It was pretty hard. I could not, it's kind of, you don't take a break, you're going for 25 minutes. You might take a little 2-second break to go in between workouts. You just stand there for 2 seconds, but that's about it. Other than that, it's pretty challenging. They have a modified person. There's 3 people in the video that are doing the actual workout. There's the one guy that's standing at the front instructing, motivating you. He does the workout about half the time. The other time he's like walking around showing you their form and all that stuff. And then there's one girl in the video that's doing the modified version of the workout the entire time. So if you're not too athletic, you can do the modified version. Most of the time I did the regular version, and some of the workouts I did a modified version just because I was so tired from the other workouts that I couldn't continue doing the hard version. I had to step it down for a second. Yeah, but it was really hard though. Yeah, really challenging for me. There's, especially on the calendar, it has a little thing that says nailed it or barely made it. I would have definitely checked barely made it. I barely made it. But like I said, I've started Insanity, I've started P90X before. I just never completed them. So T25, I'm definitely planning to finish. It's just, this is the last. It's guaranteed results almost. You actually do the workout and go all the way through. There's no way that after 50 days of doing it that you're not going to see results. And it's actually not even every day of the week. What you actually do is the first 4 days you do one workout, and then Friday you do 2 workouts, 2 25-minute workouts. And it says if you don't have time to do 2 25-minute workouts, then do the next workout on Saturday. But if you do the 2 25-minute workouts on Friday, then Saturday you just have a rest day, and all you do is measure yourself. Measure your arms, measure your legs, measure your waist, weigh yourself, all that kind of stuff, and take a picture so you see the results over every week. You're supposed to take starting measurements, and I guess I didn't do that. I should do that in a second. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Can't wait to see the end results. I can't wait to see the week by week results. I'm gonna and I didn't mention, on Sundays is a stretch. So you do a video on Sunday, but it's a stretch video. I don't know how hard the stretch video. I imagine it's not too difficult. You might throw a little bit of cardio in there. I've seen these videos before where they have stretch videos, and they're not all that easy. They're stretching, but I mean, it's just stretching, but it's a little difficult still. But it's really necessary to be very stretched out, flexible. A lot of people don't emphasize stretching enough. Other than that, one other reason I'm doing this is because if you guys ever heard of the Tough Mudder, so all over the country they have different places where they do it. Basically, it's a 13-mile. I think everywhere it's 13 miles. The one I'm doing is 13 miles, but some of them might be different. I'm not sure. But through an obstacle course, you know, a lot of times you're just running for a mile or two, and then, or maybe running for a half mile, and then there's an obstacle. You know, and there's tons and tons of obstacles. You know, one of them is you drop in below freezing. You jump into below freezing water, and then you have to go. You jump in the water right here, and then you need to go under and swim out, and then get on top. Another one you run through, and there's all these things hanging right here, and you run through, and it's shockers, and they shock you. You know, there's just tons, and there's one where it's just a mud pit, and you just have to run through it. And there's just tons and tons and tons of things. Yeah, and you know, I've never done a 13-mile run before. Actually, a couple weeks ago was my first time ever running 5.1 miles in a row without stopping. It took me an hour to do. And actually that day I ran 6.5 miles, because before that I ran a mile and a half. I did the mile and a half in the morning, and then in the midday I did the 5.1. Yeah, that's about it. I just can't wait to see the results after this, man. It'll give me a nice summer body. Hopefully towards the end of spring break I'll still get a body. But nice summer body for sure. Thanks, and I'll be doing weekly updates on it. Alright, thanks guys.